One of the great things about Kaina Point is there's a lot of endemic Hawaiian species that have managed to survive here while perishing elsewhere, such as this guy. This is Sesbania tomentosa, a member of the family Fabaceae, as its pinnate leaves should give away. Its name comes from the fact that it has or the tomentosa part at least, but it has these very fine little hairs, which we're not going to be able to see zooming in most likely, but oh well. These fine little hairs that cover the leaf surface and give it its nice silvery color. Quite likely this helps it with the high exposure of the environment it lives in. Anyways, Sesbania is a genus that is found all throughout the sort of tropical and semi-tropical parts of the world, like North America, South America, Africa, Australia, etc. This plant is most likely descended from specimens that are species that originated in the South Pacific, which is quite common for a lot of Hawaiian endemic species. They originate in the South Pacific and just happened, as fate would have it, to end up in the Hawaiian Islands and evolve into one or multiple different unique species. Now, I can't find any flowers in this specimen, though. Oh, I take it back, I can. There's a little pink one right there. Jeez. Let's see if I can zoom in right. There you go. That flower should also give away its very fabaceous pedigree. Anyways, as all members of the family Fabaceae, this one does fix nitrogen, so it helps it to colonize harsh environments like the beach here. But also, it's this is a plant that's not just found on the beach like a lot of the other ones at Kaina Point. This one can grow up to 2,000 feet or 600 meters in elevation, where it can actually grow when it's in the mountains as a sort of small tree, getting up to 6 meters or 20 feet tall. That's especially common on Molokai, though this plant has really been heavily eliminated from most of its original habitat, so you don't see it growing in that form anymore. There's quite a few other varieties of this plant that have been identified and distinguished. It's a highly, it's a highly various or varied plant in the forms it grows in. Really unique one all around. It's found on all eight major Hawaiian islands, plus 2 of the northwestern ones, Necker and Nihoa. Going right alongside, by the way, is another amazing plant, Scaevola taccada, a member of the family Dunelands. This one's found all throughout the Pacific Islands, or sorry, the coastal areas of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, much of which is going to be on the islands. Of course, only really in tropical areas. You don't see this plant in temperate North America or South America. Both of these plants are found really commonly on the dunes at found in dunes in places like Kaina Point. Although really only this guy right here, the Scaevola taccada, actually sort of holds the dunes together. This one just sort of takes advantage of the nice habitat that Scaevola taccada has created. And speaking of these sort of habitat creators, there's another really cool plant I want to talk about. This is a Sporobolus virginicus. That's the grass you see growing up on top there. This plant is another one that is not endemic to the Hawaiian Islands, but is native. It's actually found in coastal areas all throughout the world, and what it does is it spreads, it propagates through the roots laterally throughout the soil, being able to colonize and hold together dunes very, very well, especially since, unlike the Scaevola taccada, it grows at a very, very fine intervals and very densely. I mean, this plant grows densely too, but there's only a few, like per square meter, going to be a few shoots growing out through the sand, while there can be hundreds of shoots of grass growing up through the soil per square meter with this plant. All around, nice trio of plants we got here: the Scaevola taccada, Sporobolus virginicus, and the lovely endemic Sesbania tomentosa. Ooh, one other cool thing about the Scaevola taccada, it's got these nice little half flowers right there. Lovely. The really cool thing about that, I promise you I did not just pluck the petals off of those ones, so it does indeed have 5 petals. They're just arranged in a nice semicircle like that. Very unique feature to this the plant family as part of Botany. Not every member of Botany has these petals as such, but it's a pretty good indicating feature of it. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.